And hello, everybody. Hi, hi.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us today. Look who I've got with me. It's Tom from Time to Transcend is the name of his channel. And Tom, thank you again for wanting to come back and do this. I appreciate you. So,
Thank you. This is great. It's nice to be back.
yes, it's been a little while. And do you mind sharing where you're at as far as location, or do you not want to?
Oh no, that's fine. Normally I'm in my basement in Philadelphia where I have my little space. Um, but I also have a spot up in the Poconos in Pennsylvania. So that's where I'm at right now, and I'm actually outside. So the scene behind me is actually the woods for real.
That's
So
awesome. Yeah. I knew a lot of people were probably wondering, so that's awesome.
yep, it's a
All
nice
right.
spot.
All right. Well, I wanted to say if you are on replay, thank you for watching, and please hit the like and subscribe for both channels. If you are in the chat and you're in my chat, you can go down below to the description, and Tom's channel is down there. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so. And he's been getting a lot of subscribers, and we want to get him up there to even more. So, yeah, if you guys could do that, that would be great.
Thank you.
And you're welcome. Yeah, so let's see who we got with us here. We've got Jackie Jacaranda
Hey, Jackie.
and Darla. And Darla, I got your donation. Thank you so much. And your question. So I appreciate that. And then Marilla is here. Hey, Marilla. And let me, I'm still scrolling. Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl. And Violet. Hello, Violet. And Juanita. Hey there. Still scrolling. Nicola. Hey, Nicola. Got your question. Oh, yeah. Let me change the banner. Thank you, Juanita. There we go. And let me see where I was. Nivra's here. Hey, Nivra. And Jules, Learning to Listen, is here. I did a simulcast with her, or a show with her, I should say, yesterday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen her. Yep. Hi, Jules. Thank you, Jackie.
Yes, thank you, Jackie, for putting up Tom's information. So there it is right in the chat. If you have not subscribed, please go do so and then come back and let us know so we can thank you. All right. Nivra, I've got your question. All right. And Juanita, I got you. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to try something real fast here. Nope, it won't let me. Okay. All right. I've been not having technical issues, but trying to get this vertical thing down and not get it down, but get it so that I understand it, what it's doing. So I'll probably do more of that in the future. So you guys come onto my channel, make sure you if you want to be with the people in the chat, that you hit the landscape one, which is the one without the phone, because the one with the phone will put you into another group that is watching from somewhere else. And I know, Tom, you're simulcasting from Instagram too. Is that
Yep.
right?
Yeah, and my Instagram is the same exact as YouTube. It's at Tom Time to Transcend. In fact, I updated my email. So my email now is time to transcend at Gmail. So it's all the same.
Okay. Awesome. All right. So we've got a few questions here. If you do want to go ahead and thank you, Nivra.
Thank you.
If you want to go ahead and put your questions in, if you haven't already, please do so with caps and emojis. Just makes it friendlier and I can see it better. Sandra, welcome. I got your question. Cheryl, I got your question. Okay, so um, let's get started. I don't think there's any more announcements I had. Tom, anything you wanted to add before we
Oh,
start the questions?
no, I can say something later. I think we can get started.
Oh, okay. All righty. Darla wants to know if you're also a psychic.
Yes,
Yes.
psychic medium, and I also am a Reiki master.
That's
And
awesome.
I started doing Akashic record readings as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Are you doing any classes for that, or did you just start on your own?
I just started on my own, but I do mediumship classes live in person. And I'm actually going to start doing Reiki classes as well. So, yeah, so a lot of new things coming up. Hi, Mirror Dragon, and hi,
Awesome.
Kathy, my compadre or comadre, whatever you want to say. Kathy's on here.
Hi,
So,
Kathy. Hi, Mirror Dragon. Welcome. And Jessica Lynn is here too. Hi, Jessica Lynn. Okay. All right. So we'll go ahead and get started. And Darla will go first since she donated. Mirror Dragon, I got you. Hi, Hershey. How are you? Hi, Delphi. How are you? Everybody's coming in now. All right. Welcome. So, Darla wants to know if there's any messages for her. Okay. And when I put your name up, if you could just say hi in the chat. So, Darla, if you could say hi, so I know you're here. Okay, Darla. Thank you for saying hi. I did get the Nine of Cups for you as the first message. So, this is to manifest what it is that you want. This is like the genie in the bottle card. Make your wish, and it will happen. Sometimes our manifestations come out even better than what we could imagine if we just release them and let them go after we make the manifestations. But to manifest is to live as though it's already happening. So, whatever your dreams and goals are, actively put those into your life like they're already happening. Then you got the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands is holding on to a little bit too much. It's like an overworking card where you're overworking or you're overwhelmed by something going on, um, and you just got too much to carry. So put some of this down, delegate it to someone else, or just put it down and come back to get it later. But don't overwork at this time. You got another 10. You got the 10 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords can mean ruin. You can see her there with their or them with their face buried in their hands. This is just to say that you know bad things can happen, but the swords have already left because there's a sunrise, and the sunrise is what brings in a new day and new things coming in for you. Okay, so Got that. The next card I got for you is the Moon. You may have a little bit of shadow work to do, but that's okay. That will help you to change, lower vibrations into more positive vibrations. And then you got the Queen of Cups. So this is giving and receiving. So just make sure that you are giving to others. Don't forget to give to yourself as well and receive the self-care and self-love into your own life. You got the Celestial Gate, which says take the next step. So looks like you're on a good path. You're ready for a transition. You're ready to move up. You're ready to ascend. The next card I got for you is the Guiding Light. It says dispel confusion, allow the light to uncover hidden truths and provide direction in your life. So just follow the good things that are out there. Put your mind on positive, good things, and good things will come back. And the last card I got for you is the Hedgehog. And it says boundaries, nurture and protect your unique qualities and guard yourself against negativity. All right, so just have a few boundaries out if you would like, and well, probably if you don't like, because they help us to protect us from things that are, trying to steal our power. And as long as you're doing those things and it looks like you're on the right track, you might just be trying to overdo it a little bit, Darla. So that's what I got for you.
Hey, Darla. Right away, I was feeling that you're kind of in anticipation of something that might be happening or something getting resolved. And you're anxious for that to happen. I don't know what that is. And I felt like there's been some obstacles and things you've kind of dealt with. And so you want to get those things resolved. I love when this happens. Just as I was shuffling and Scott said about new things happening, I pulled the New Beginnings card. So I feel like there's some new things coming your way. So, take a breath. Just patience things will happen when they're supposed to happen. And I also got this card, which stand your ground. So, just be where you are and know that you're in the right place. And I pulled another card at the end that's connected to that card. But then I pulled 3 cards, actually 4 cards. I pulled recognition and reward, prosperity begins, rejoice and celebration, which is like 3 of cups, and then the triumph card. So I don't know how much better you can get with all that. So I feel like there's a lot of good things coming, but just kind of sit tight for a while. And then out of this oracle deck I pulled, I am here at this present point in time by no mistake. So you're in the right place. Just sit tight and things will kind of resolve themselves. But I feel like things are moving in the right direction for you. I hope that resonates.
All right. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Darla. Next up, we have Nicola for a general reading. Hi, Luna Wolf. Welcome. And Luna Wolf is coming from your channel, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Hello, Luna Wolf. Nicola.
Nicola, are you still here? Okay, no Nicola, so we'll go back if we need to. Let's see. What about Nivra? Pretty sure Niver's here. Niver, can you say hi for me? There we go. Thank you, Niver. What do you see for me career and money wise in the next 3 months? So I pulled 3 tarot cards for you, one for each month. Hi, Eve. And so the first one I pulled for the first month is the Fool. So this is actually good, Niver, because this is a new opportunity. It doesn't mean you're being foolish, of course. It's a new opportunity for you. And I feel like a new opportunity is what you need right now. And you'll be growing and learning, some good, maybe money tips. And I think that it will be good for you money wise. Career, I'm getting that you may find something better in the next month or be promoted up. Look how this person is going up through to the UFO. So I feel like a promotion or some other thing is going to come in within the first month. Then you got the 9 of Wands for the second month. This means be persevering and resilient and having that bounce back and just keep going. Don't give up. Okay. And then the third month, look what you got here, the World. This is arguably one of the best cards in the tarot deck because it is at the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. Okay, so I see you with your career, taking off really, and money coming in that you need. So especially this third month is going to be very prosperous for you. It's just this middle month that you have a little waiting to do, and a little bit of saving, and maybe just making sure you're not overspending and you're balancing your budget, that type of thing. I've got a color card for you, and you got Peach. Inhale a breath of life. All right, so do some breath work if you start getting nervous about things. That's what I do. And you can inhale a breath of life, exhale the bad stuff, inhale the good stuff. And then you got the Mushroom Spirit. It says hidden wonder. Beauty often arises from surprising places, so find the hidden wonders in your life. All right, so there are some hidden wonders going on in your life and in all of our lives. So just look for it, and you may find something, like the Four of Cups, a missed opportunity that you didn't know about. You might find that when you're looking at all different areas in all different places. So that's what I got for you, Nibra. I hope that resonates.
Hi, Nivra. So I felt like you kind of worked through some things to get to this place where you are now, to kind of a transition period. I did pull the transformation card, so I feel like this whatever you're getting yourself into, you've kind of worked through some shadow work. So this is like the Moon card. So kind of you've dealt with some things, and now you're ready to move forward. I've got this solar plexus card. Your solar plexus is where you get your confidence from, and I just feel like you need to lean into that because you're on a firm foundation. You're in the right place. You're going to be moving ahead. And then the next card I pulled was financial and material changes, which could be either way, but you'll see what happens next. And I also pulled this third eye chakra, which is your intuition. So I feel like you have a good eye on things, and keep using that intuition, listen to that inner voice as you move forward. And then I pulled material and spiritual prosperity. So that's pretty much says it right there. I think things are going to be, this is a good move for you. And I pulled the universe card twice. I have 2 decks here, the same decks. And that's basically like the world card. So they just use the universe in this deck. So, you got the world at your hands, I guess is the way to put it. And then out of this, I pulled two cards out of my this deck I have. It's the Golden Mantra actually cards. And I don't know if anybody knows Northern California slang, but it says I'm hella in my bag, which means you got everything you need. And then the next card I got was I do not welcome things into my life that dull my magnificent and stunt my ascension. So, keep your eye on the prize, let everything kind of slide off to the side that's not important, and just move forward and listen to your intuition. I think that'll help you. So good luck with everything.
All right. Thank you, Naira. And Salam, welcome. I did get your question, and questions are now closed unless there's a donation. And we probably won't get to everybody, but we will definitely try. And I see that Nicola is back. So, Nicola, just let me know you're ready. Or we may just get started since I know you came back. Yes, Eve, I got your question. Welcome. There's a few people coming in that I missed. So if I missed you, I did not mean to. So welcome, everyone. Nicola, first card I got for you is the Eight of Swords. So I feel like something's going on to where you're feeling a little bit trapped, or you will start feeling this way coming up a little bit. Just know that you are free. There's a way out here, and you can, go towards freedom anytime that you want. Ask your archangels to help you with that, and they will help you, to bring in positive light. Archangel Metatron is the best one, I think, to ask to change your vibes from low to high, and he will. He specializes in that. And then you got the Nine of Pentacles. This is the spa day card. So just make sure that you are taking care of yourself, doing a spa day, having a day that you just pamper yourself and take care of yourself, and do something that you want to do. Then you got the Nine of Wands, and this is the Perseverance card. So you just want to keep going and being persevering, resilient, and having that bounce back. The next card I got for you says Sunrise Promise. A new day is coming. So you've got new things happening for you as well. A fresh new beginning is happening. Optimism. Make sure you have optimism so that you can see the sunrise and the new day that is there. And the last card I got for you is my Crystal Dragon deck. You got Moldavite. And it says making positive changes, cleanses bad energy, and facilitates prosperity. Yes, so I think you really have good things coming to you. If you can get hold of some Moldavite, if you don't have any, why not try it and put it behind your pillow or carry it with you in your pocket, and that will cleanse bad energy that you might encounter. Okay.
Hi, Nicola. So I got, you kind of been, I think you do a lot of thinking on your own, and you kind of takes over your mind a little bit. So I think, just try to keep everything in perspective. I'm not sure what that is. I pulled the waiting game card, which I feel like, I think sometimes, everybody wants things to happen quickly, but I just feel like, just take some time with it. I also pulled the crown chakra, which is your connection to source, to the divine, to the higher power, however you want to put it. So I feel like that's something that's keeps you in your, guides you in a way. So keep that going, keep things in balance. So when things are kind of out of kilter, try to keep things in balance and realize that um, things are moving in the right direction. And stand in your power. You are a power. I'm actually going to pull the next card from this other deck because I think it resonates. It says, I am my best healer. I am my strongest healer, and I've got this. So I feel like, whatever's going on, you've got the strength to get through this. You got the wisdom card behind you. So you have the knowledge and, ignite your passion. So if there's something, even if it's not related to what you do every day or something, if there's something you can find that'll help you keep yourself motivated, that's something I think will help you. And then the last card I pulled was positive movement forward. So I think things are moving in the right direction. And which is, I think, connected to this last card, which is I ask, I believe, and I shall receive. So as they say, knock and the door shall open. So all that, and wish you the best.
All right. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Nicola. And CC Angel, welcome. I did get your question. Next up is Juanita. Juanita, if you'll just let me know you're there. You're welcome, CC. Okay, thank you, Juanita. Okay, I got 3 tarot cards for you, Juanita, and the middle one just like flew out at me. So you're going to like what it is. The first card is the 3 of Pentacles. So the next few days I'm going to go for you. So I have to remember what day it is. So Monday. So I'm going to go Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So Tuesday, you got the 3 of Pentacles. This can be someone coming in to help or 2 people coming in to help achieve a goal for you. Okay, so if they come in for entertainment purposes only, but let them in. They're there to help. And then Wednesday, the one that flew out at you at me is the Sun card. So this is joy, success, really good things happening for you, vitality. And all you need for this card is gratitude. And then more of that will come in. And then Thursday, you got the 7 of Wands. This is the boundaries card, and making sure you have your boundaries up and making sure you know that you can handle anything that comes your way. The next card I got for you is a color card. You got Mauve. Enjoy clear hearing. I like that because I'm a little clairaudient, and it's important that we listen when there's silence, and I can even hear it now. There's ringing in my ears sometimes. That's usually a download. So if you hear stuff that's, is kind of not there, it really is there. It's downloads working for you. And then the next card I got for you is Temptation. You will be tested on where your heart is truly invested. So just make sure that you are doing what your heart really wants, and you can't go wrong here. So temptation, sorts itself out when you cling to what you know is the truth and do what you know is the truth that will help you on your journey and get rid of the other stuff. So that's what I got for you, Juanita. Thank you for letting me read for you.
Hi, Juanita. So I was getting also about staying boundaries. So this is your base chakra card. So your root chakra, staying grounded. So, keep that in mind and choose wisely. I got the sun coming in or setting right behind me, which is actually beautiful, but it's blocking things. Anyway, let's see. And I also got that you should be listening to your dreams. So as Scott was, I heard dreams. So as Scott was talking about clairaudient, think about, when you go to bed, I maybe set intention, please help me remember my dreams. And then maybe keep a pad of paper or some way to kind of take notes if you wake up, to write down a couple keywords. And I've learned something is if you write 3 things down from the dream, you'll help remember it, like somebody who was in it, where it was, and what was happening, like just those 3 things, and it might keep the memory going. But I feel like you're going to get some messages in your dreams. And I got, you're trying to get in tune with things, it's always good to think about something that's positive. So think about some good memories related to love. And I got some really good positive. Also, I got patience. So I got the patience card. So just have some patience with things. And then I got 3 cards here. So find financial material changes. And then 2 cards back to back was the victory and success and triumphant success. So I love when I get those at the end of the reading. And the card I pulled out of my mantra card was I am worthy. I am worthy of the love I desire from myself and others. So, I think you can really lean into your own intuition there and listen to those dreams. And like, if you hear something or a song pops up, and those are all messages from your guides and angels. So remember that, lean into it more and you'll get more messages. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Juanita.
Thank you.
Next up is Michaela. You do get song messages, Juanita?
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, those are great too.
Yeah, lean into those, think about when it happens and then like write that down, remember it. And then you might see a bird or you might see a feather or whatever it is. And those are all messages. So
also, when you hear something in your head, a song, and it just keeps going over and over and over again, I call that an earworm. Make sure you are, if you want, not make sure, but if you have free will, if you want to go and look at the lyrics to that song after you get an earworm, you'll get a message I can almost guarantee.
And write down the time of these things happen too. If you hear a song, write the time down, and then you might see a pattern there. That's another message. That's like a message with a message.
Right. Yeah. Okay, Michaela, general reading. All right, so you got some up and down cards. That's normal. Life is up and down, but these are kind of extremes. But you can take the ones that are, a little bit negative vibrational and change them up into higher vibrational. And the first one is the 5 of Cups. So the 5 of Cups is looking at the negative instead of the positive. So you just need to turn that around, look at the cups back here that are still upright, and also that there's a bridge right here in the background going to a castle. So you have good things that are coming in and want to present themselves to you. You just need to make sure that you're looking at the positive instead of the negative. And then you got the Sun card. So the Sun card is coming in, giving you light and success, joy, but is just success. You're going to be winning. You're going to be feeling really good, about the things that you have. And if you're not, you just need to step into that. And again, gratitude is really important with that, because once you have gratitude, you can bring in good things, and you're going to need to do that because you did get the Tower. This is chaos, conflict, the destruction of something and the rebuilding of another. What is great about this card is you can rebuild your life. You can make it stronger than how it used to be. So just think about the good things that you want in your life, and something needs to come down and go away in your life so that something great can come in. So whatever that is, it's usually the first nudge that you get, that first gut instinct, and that's usually what it is. The next card I got for you is Peacock, Vivid Splendor, and Bold Confidence. Trust your ability to shine and make a positive impact by being true to yourself. Yes, so be true to you and trust your ability to be positive and to go forward, um, just with splendor, right? And then I've got a dragon card for you. This is not from the dragon deck. This is from the Forest Spirits. And it says Guardian. Tap into your untamed spirit to conquer obstacles and defend what is dear to you. Yes, you need to be your own guardian, but I'm also getting, you know who? I'm getting Lane. Um, Lane is one of her guides. Lane is saying that he's there to be your guardian too. So I had to add that in, Michaela. And that's what I got. Thanks for letting me read for you.
Hi, Michaela. As Scott started, I think Scott and I are both Scorpios. I'm actually a double Scorpio. So when he said ups and downs, I was feeling that Scorpio energy. But Scorpios do have extremes. The energy is extreme. I don't know if you are a Scorpio, but I feel that energy. There's always a phoenix. It's always a phoenix rising. No matter what we go through, it's always things are changing. I also pulled this disruption card, which is the Tower card. So it's the transformation card. It's the card where you can everything can there's big changes, but things always will work out. So through change things move forward. I pulled a couple cards that were in both decks. It's important to have time to yourself, but I feel like sometimes you pull away to yourself, and I got a clear message that you got partnerships and alliances. So when you're feeling down, reach out to friends and people that are around you, and they're there to help with any time, and also as you get some achievements, you need to celebrate that. So let people help celebrate with you. And after I pulled the disruption card or the Tower card, I got Love Begins, Material Changes, and Fulfillment of Wishes. So, and I also pulled this card, which I think, just remember, you're on a firm foundation. You've got strength behind you. And then the last card I got was, I give myself grace when I make mistakes and veer off my divine path. So ups and downs, but things will always smooth out. So enjoy the ride. My guides always tell me, enjoy your ride. So enjoy your ride. That's what life is. All the best.
Awesome. Great reading, Tom. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Michaela.
Thank you.
Sandra, are you here? Sweet Pea Gemstones. Hey, Joyce. Welcome. Sandra's here. Thank you, Sandra. Can I get a reading through the end of May? Sure. And I forgot to say in the beginning, donations will move you to the front of the line and give you a longer reading. It's a minimum of $5 US or equivalent. So those are still good if you come in, because questions are closed unless there's a donation.
Scott,
all right.
Scott, could I just add something in real quick?
Sure.
So I have 3 people on Instagram here. I have friend Callie's here, and I have Silent Inner Voice Official, and I also have Francis. So if any of you would like a question, if it's okay, Scott, we could tack one at the end from Instagram. If there's anybody that's like to ask questions, so the first one to do so, we'll tack it on at the end. Thanks.
That's perfect. No problem. Okay, so Sandra, The first thing that came out is this is the Wandering Star Tarot, and it has a couple of different tarot cards that are not in a regular tarot deck, and you got one of them. You got the Creator, and it says underneath there no. So if you have a yes or no question, your answer is no. But just know that that can usually mean boundaries need to be set up, and also with the lightning coming in, boundaries, and also no is the complete sentence, so you don't have to explain yourself. Just don't let anyone jump over your boundaries that you have. You've also got the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords is sorrow, grief, heartbreak. It can be worry as well. If you're feeling any of these things, just know that you can get out of those by changing your vibes around, and clearing your heart chakra, and just by keep going through the grief, because grief has no timetable. So you just have to go through it, and then you will eventually get to the other side of that. Then you got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is a good card to get for May. She is giving and has a pentacle there to give to others. But this is the mother. I call her the mother card of the tarot, because she is very nurturing. She nurtures herself, and then she nurtures others. Okay, so just keep going and nurture yourself first, and then you'll be able to take care of others' needs. It's been one of those weeks. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. And sometimes it is. It's just, sometimes it can last, a day, a week, a month, a year. I think that Friends song says, if it hasn't been your day, your month, your year, that's okay. That's okay, because you've got still positive things that want to come out and turn that around for you and make you look at the sunshine and be happy. You got a wish fulfilled, so that's good coming in. Serendipity, gifts, the universe conspires to bring you what you desire. And then I've got you a crystal dragon, and you got lapis lazuli.
Ooh.
And it says, focusing your intention, good money judgment, turn knowledge into cash. So that's an awesome card to get. So focus your intention on what you want. What do you want to manifest? Live as though it's already happening. And that's what I got for you, Sandra. Thank you for letting me read for you. Your favorite gem. Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I love lapis lazuli. That's one of my favorites too. I'm going to start this with the card I've been pulling at the end, but I'm going to pull it the first for you. It says, I'm in control of my life, and I'm capable of creating the life I desire. So I was seeing you at work, and I feel like you're kind of, how do I want to put it? Like, you see the big picture, and you kind of know all the moving parts, and a lot of people are kind of like, don't get it, and you get it. And I think that's frustrating for you, because you're trying to smooth things out or move things forward at work, and you're kind of working with I don't want to say a motley crew, but I feel like you're working with some people that can be different personalities. I'll put it that way. So choose wisely. When you're dealing with people, don't tackle something that if you already have the intuition to know, don't deal with certain people. But I pull this sacral chakra card, and that's your sacral is, obviously it's fertility, but it's also creativity. So I feel like, people look to you for this, and you can use this for yourself. And then the next 4 cards I pulled, I pulled this card as well. So accelerated motion. So I think once you get through this hump or whatever's going on at work, I pulled the truth, the power card. So the truth's going to be, because you've already told people the way it's going to be, and they're going to realize that you know what you're doing. And the light card, which is like the Sun card. So that's, you can't get better than that. And then Triumph. So work through this hump. And I think people will realize they know that they need to listen to you, listen to you more. So good luck with this little period of time. It should all work out in your favor.
All right. And Tom, we had a question for you. John Stephen is on your channel and is asking how or where does he make a donation?
So I don't have I have PayPal, but it's on my booking system. I don't have my Venmo set up either on there, so I guess I need to do that. I can't monetize yet on my channel. That's part of the problem.
And what I'll do, John, is if you want to go ahead and put your question in, I'll take it and I'll see if we have time to do that. So
thank you, John.
Yeah, Tom, about how long are you good for today? I forgot to ask you.
Until the sun sets.
Until the sun sets. Okay. All right.
I guess I could put my Venmo in the channel, but I don't know how that works. So yeah, just fine. Fine. Thanks, Scott.
No problem. Jim. Yeah, I think if it helps, Tom, you just go to your Venmo and hit home, because I just opened mine up so I know how to do it, I think. And then it's the @ sign, and then it'll say whatever, your channel is. And then you just put that in the chat if you wanted to.
Okay. I'll put my Venmo in the chat then, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I meant, but it is Venmo. That's how you do that. It's pretty easy. So let's see. Cheryl. I get messages from Dad that passed over 10 years ago. Okay, Cheryl, you are here, correct? Yes, never mind. I see you. CC Tom is in the Poconos right now.
I'm putting my Venmo is now in the comments.
There we go. Perfect. Hey, John, if you can see that, go ahead and make your donation and just let us know when you're done there. Cheryl, the first card I got for you is the Ace of Cups. So your dad is saying that how much he loves you. It's just an overflowing abundance of unconditional love. So that's the first card he wanted you to see. Is the first card I drew. He just loves you so much. There's a lot of love. And then you got the Page of Cups. This is a lot of emotion coming. So you may have an emotional time coming, in the near future. If you do, just know how to have emotional control. And that's just speaking your truth out of love, filtered. Then you got the Two of Swords. So you may have a impasse, may have a question or a direction that you need to go in, a decision that you have to make. And if you can't make the decision, just make sure that you are following your gut, and that, first nudge that you get, like I was saying earlier, that's what's going to help you. And then this becomes the Peace card. So follow your gut with those decisions that you have to make. And then you got Aspirations from the Air Elemental. And it says, let go of your worries and soar to new heights, harnessing the boundless power of your will. Okay, so your dad wants you to let go of your worries and soar. He just wants you to be happy. He wants you to fly. And I'm going to get you a crystal dragon card too. Let's see what kind of, you got an awesome one. You got the Dalmatian Jasper. And isn't that beautiful? Both the stone and the dragon. And it says powerful moneymaker, happiness, and fortune. So this is what he's saying. He wants you to be happy and to have the fortune that you want to have in your life, whether that's money or whether that's something else. So that's what he's giving to you, and that's what I got. So I hope that resonates, Cheryl. Here's Tom.
Hi, Cheryl. I don't know. Right when I saw your question, I heard bicycle. So I don't know if your father liked riding a bicycle or if there's something about a bicycle. But I also got something about health, and I feel like I feel like you've kind of you're in better knowledge of health maybe than he was. Although I feel like he tried to keep himself in good health. Maybe it just but he's something around like health or physical health and keeping that going. So um, I feel like that's something he admires in you. Um, and so if you're if physical health can lead to um, can manifest in other ways in your life. So um, yeah, I felt like I felt so. I don't know what it is about bicycle, but if that resonates in some way, let me know. Um, but I got this. That I had pulled this card earlier, but I feel like it resonates with you, and it goes along with like messages around health and keeping your and knowing that you're taking care of yourself. Is that I'm my best healer and I'm my strongest healer, and I've got this. So um, I think sometimes we always tend to want to look outside ourselves for things, but look at the things you're doing already that are positive. And I feel like your father is uh, emphasizing that in some way. Um, and like maybe he didn't have the same knowledge that you have, um, but you're able to, to do things. So just keep going in what you're doing, and again, listen to those you get those little messages, and you hear something or you hear a song. That's messages from the other side. So, um, oh, so I was saying about so just to be clear about it, Sherelle, I was saying, your health's in good. I mean, I feel like you're in good health, and he struggled with that. And so what he's saying is he's admiring you for being and taking care of yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. So, um, yeah, I got an issue around health with him. So he appreciates what you're doing. I hope that makes sense.
All right. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Cheryl. All right. Mere Dragon. Are you still here? And if you could let us know who Daryl was that your husband? You said my Daryl. Was that your husband or friend or father? What? Just let me know. Thank you, John. If you don't mind repeating your question as well, so we can get that, okay? A late partner. Okay. Thank you, Mere
Thanks,
Dragon.
John.
Okay. First message I got is that he wants you to celebrate. He wants you to be happy. That's a lot what they want for us. They want us to have the most content um, journey that we possibly can have, So that's exactly what he's wanting for you. So to be content, to be happy, to have joy, to laugh, to dance, to sing. I'm hearing all that. He's just got a lot of love for you as well. You got the Son of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles, which is moving slow. So slow and steady wins the race. He's telling you to slow down and enjoy your life. And life is a marathon, not a sprint. So take time to be in the power of now instead of worrying about the past or worrying about the future. And then you got the Eight of Wands. This is fast, good messages coming to you from him. So if you see a bird, that's a message. If you see, certain animals, those are messages from him. So you can pick up, I'm getting animals, is a way that he can come in to you and give you some messages. And just think about that animal and what they're known for, and that will help you. The next card I got for you is the Winding Road, Twists and Turns. So this is life, up and down, small victories, new heights, side quests, and detours. So you may have a couple of detours, but he's saying it will work out okay. You'll still get to the top. It's all about the climb anyway, like that old Miley Cyrus song. It's all about the climb. So trust in your and celebrate your small victories. Celebrate, because small victories are still victories. So you can still have success and celebration over little things. And then the last card I got for you, Mirror Dragon, is Spirit Echoes. And it says, listen to the divine. The past, resonance, memory, return messages. So again, he's sending you messages and saying that you have your crown chakra to connect you directly to the divine. So use that for that direct connection. And that is what I got. He just loves you very much, Spear Dragon. So that's what I got for you.
Hello, Mirror Dragon. Just want to tell you thanks for all your comments on my YouTube channel. I appreciate those. So this is what I've got. I don't know what this is. It's not for me. I heard tires, and then I felt like he was telling me that your car needs to be checked or something, and then he's saying something about didn't check your car, but he had to remind you about that. So he was laughing about it. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if you need new tires or you got new tires, but nothing. It's nothing serious, but he's just saying something about check your car out. I don't know what that's about. Maybe you do. But you have the strength. I pull the solar plexus card. You have the strength around you. And I feel like the other message I got was, live your life. When people pass, they're in a whole new life and everything. So, he wants you to enjoy your life. And I think Scott kind of said that as well. Enjoy the life that's around you and moving forward. So, and keep things in balance, keep things in balance. And, you've been through some struggles and things, but there's recognition and reward. So you get, things are going to be okay, but, just keep things in balance. But, I don't know, check your tires. Anyway, that's all I got. I hope that resonates in some way. And I look forward to seeing more comments on the channel. So thank you, Mirror Dragon.
Yes, thank you, Mirror Dragon. They do the same thing on mine. So thank you so much. Okay, next up is Hyper Smooth. Hyper Smooth, are you still here? And questions are now completely closed. Let me make a correction. Hyper Smooth, you'll go next. I need to get John first because he did donate. So John, and then Hyper Smooth, if you're still here, you will go after.
Sorry, I've added Mirror Dragon says, you scare me, Tom. I do know about what it means about the car. Thank you so much.
Oh, wow.
I heard tires, so get your tires checked. Anyway, sorry.
Wow. Oh, no problem. That's pretty awesome. All right, John, If possible, would love a read focused on what's blocking me. I don't know what your status is, John. I did get the Lover's card. So this could be a past relationship that might be blocking you, or a past friendship even that's blocking you a little bit. Because if we don't settle those things, then we're still energetically tied to them. So you may need to do a little bit of cord cutting. You've got the womb card. This is an extra card in this deck. The womb card is about just inaction, and letting things come to you, just like the baby in the womb. The baby in the womb gets all its nourishment from the mother. It doesn't have to do anything. So this is you just relaxing in spirit, not doing anything or any action for just a little bit, so that you can get the nutrients and the rest that you need. Next card is the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is very smart and has a lot of wisdom. She also uses her intuition and can be psychic. So you may be able to let this get unblocked by tapping into your psychic abilities, because I believe you do have some with this card. You can go onto YouTube and just type in, psychic abilities, and get all kinds of things. Maybe do a meditation at night through YouTube, a sleep meditation on psychic abilities. Then you got the Eight of Pentacles. So have you been overworking? Because this is the working hard card. And so you're asking what's blocking you. You may be working too hard and need to take that time for yourself, like this womb card here. And then you got the Six of Swords. So this is headed in the right direction. So I think over and all, you are actually headed in the right direction, even though you feel like you're blocked. This can be newly, just going in the right direction now. And maybe yesterday you weren't able to, but now you're able to. So Spirit just wants you to trust and know that they've got you, right? So there's always someone with you, and that you are headed in the right direction, even if you think that you're not. Next card I got is the Jungle Palace. It says pure being, adventure, unknown, raw nature, freedom, and escape. So this could be doing an adventure, going into the unknown, just to re-energize. And then I also got for you the Magneta card. It says connect to your deepest inner knowing. So connect to the divine, like that other card said. And then I got you a crystal dragon. You got opal. And I have an opal squirrel right here, a blue opal. Her name is Opal. So one of my moderators got that for me. But opal is about successful ventures, having great wealth, and your lucky charm. So you got good things coming in for you. And yeah, maybe get you some opals for a lucky charm. But try not to overwork. That's what I got.
Hi, John. I got, when I was getting, as Scott was doing the reading, I got like a strong sense about always being concerned about others, and a little bit of a people pleaser type thing. So being concerned how to keep not just people, but keep things moving, like copacetic, and I feel like you have a strength in that area, but I feel like you're kind of been a little bit of sacrificing your own self, or your own, because you've been concerned about others so much, which is a good thing. I mean, I think compassion and empathy are all great, but I say this, I must say this twice a day now if I'm doing readings. You got to pull your mask down first before you pull the person next down's mask. And Scott might have said that in a different way. So, your solar plexus is your confidence. So, lean into that strong confidence that you have. Um, and I pulled the sacral, which is creativity. So, creativity is something that gives you strength, because that's what people come to you, I feel like, and they want help, and you can help them. Um, but you're doing it, I think, with a little like leaving yourself out of things. And, sometimes it's important to kind of put yourself in the driver's seat once in a while. Because I don't feel like there's a selfish bone in your body. But you got to still kind of look out for yourself. And I also pulled this intuition card, actually, what Scott was talking about, that so you have a strong sense of psychic awareness, and you should lean into that, and grow that, because the messages, I always say there really is no need for a middleman. If you're connecting, you can connect with things yourself. And I feel like that's something you can lean into. Quiet time is important, but don't let it be too much. And but I just feel like you need to stand your ground a little bit with certain situations, because it's right for you. And I pulled these two cards at the end. So I think if you kind of find your lane again, so to speak, if you're going to get some success with it, and so not only can you help others be successful, you'll be able to help yourself move forward. And says, my greatest good and what is meant for me will never miss me. And I got this card again. I got it from someone else. I'm hella in my bag. So that's NorCal talk for I got everything I need. So that's what I got, John. Good luck with everything. I hope that helps you, resonates, and helps you move forward. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, John. Okay, Hyper Smooth, you are up now. Are you still here? Hyper Smooth, if you could just say hi if you're still here. I'm pretty sure you are, but I just want to make sure. Thank you, Marilla. Hi, Zora. Didn't mean not to say hi to you. You just snuck up on me. Yes. Thank you, Hyper Smooth. All right. Do you see me having success if I move to California this year for a new job? Yes, I do. You've got the Page of Swords. The pages are new, and then this is about action and learning. So you've got new action to take. So that would be moving to California and learning to do, learning to grow and just develop on your way there and as you're getting there and as you're living there, because the middle card right in the middle of the reading is the World. This is, like I say, it's arguably the best card in the tarot. And this is the end of a tough cycle and a beginning of a new successful cycle. Having success, joy, contentment, and just some good things coming in. So that's why I say it's definitely a yes for me. And then you got the Page of Cups, which is an overwhelming amount of emotion coming to you. So just have emotional control and don't let things get to you. You know, when you're trying to make your plans to move, just keep going because I believe it's the right thing to do. You've got a color card. Well, two came out. You got Jade, which says, look at this. Take action. Wow. Take action. And then right behind it came in the pink card, and it says let love in. And pink is the color of the rose quartz, which is over the heart chakra, and Archangel Shamiel, and about unconditional love. So you will be unconditionally loved no matter where you're at, and guided no matter where you're at or where you go. And then the last card for you is, wow, a fresh path. Step out of your comfort zone and into adventures. Explore growth and journey. So everything's pointing to a big yes for me. I expect I will have to travel. Been a tough, long road to get there. Gotcha. Well, it's not going to be a perfect road. Nothing ever is, but you will have, speed bumps and potholes. But guess what? You'll survive and you'll keep going and you will be successful there, I believe. So for entertainment purposes only, but that's what the cards are saying.
Hello, Hyper Smooth. So I heard loud and clear, yes. So it's a good move for you. I pulled these two cards together, but two different decks, and this is discontentment and boredom. So I feel like where you're at now, it's almost like you've overgrown it, or you've you want a new thing. And then the next card I pulled was moving on. So that's pretty clear. And I also pulled new beginnings. So yes, I think it is the right decision. That's what I'm getting for entertainment purposes only. And the destiny card, which is like your wheel of fortune. So this is gonna, when you spin the wheel of fortune, you're taking a chance, but I feel like this is all moving you in the right direction. And there's truth around this. For some reason, this. This has kind of been, I feel like your intuition has been kind of guiding you in this way. So continue to listen to that as you go forward. I got this card, which is material harvest. So those are all good things. So I do feel like this is a good move. But having lived in California for 10 years and I loved it and I would move back in a heartbeat, just remember that some things are different. Like, don't try to, this is not psychic. This is just common sense. The housing situation is a lot different there, but it's beautiful to live there. So just remember that. What you have to live sometimes is a little bit smaller space, but there's a lot of advantages out there as well. So good luck with it, but I do feel like it's a good move.
All right. Awesome. All right. And just wanted to say hello to Curtis. Thank you for being here and supporting us. And next up is CC Angel. CC, are you still here? Yes. All right. Are there any messages for me on the next couple of weeks are looking like? Well, I pulled 3 tarot cards for you, and 2 are majors. So you got some major stuff happening in the next couple of weeks. You got the Judgment card, and this Judgment card is, she's looking at herself here in the reflection, and it's, are you doing your life purpose in everything that you're doing? So are you following, what you're meant to be following with everything that you're doing? If you are, then you're going to have an easier road than if you're not. But if you don't know what your life purpose is, make sure you ask your angels and your guides to show you what that is. For a lot of people, it's just to be happy and to help others to be happy. So that may be your purpose. You may have a different one though. And then you got the Lover's card, and the Lover's card is about having someone in your life to help you and to be there for them as well. So I'm pretty sure you're single and not married, but I see this more as maybe a friendship coming in than I do a romance coming in right now, because you did get also the Ace of Pentacles, and this is new money or new materialistic things or new physical things that are coming in. So I think you got good things coming into you. You're being asked to communicate with the crystal spirit here and express yourself authentically and vulnerably to strengthen your relationships. Yes, speak your truth out of love. Doesn't mean hide your truth. It means speak it, and just make sure you're filtering it so that you're communicating effectively and expressing yourself the way that you want to. And then the last card I got for you, I'm going to get you a crystal dragon too, CC, and you got selenite. And it says radiating success, getting clarity on goals, and growth in business. All right, so I do see success happening for you. And I hope that resonates. That's what I got for you.
Hello, CC Angel. I got I think Scott mentioned it. I don't know. I have a real strong sense of you, a spiritual connection sense that you, that's a connection you have. So I feel that's kind of been helping you along your way. I pulled this spiritual union card. So I feel like that's something that keeps you on your firm foundation. And I also pulled the grounded card, the base chakra, which is grounding. So remember that's important to be grounded. But I do feel like you're connected, so to speak, to a higher realm or something. I think that's guiding you. So and I also pulled these two cards, which is positive movement forward and accelerated motion. So I feel like things might be moving along quickly, but moving in the right direction. And I got fulfillment of wishes. But this card, I feel like, I think it's a good card for you. I'm divinely protected and guided by God, the universe, and my spirit guardians. I really sense that around you, a good spirit sense around you. So, use that and help that on your way, because I'm sure you have. So I hope that resonates. And good luck over the next couple weeks.
Okay, thank you, CC. And John, if you can hear me, he said he had connection issues. We already did an extended reading for you, so if you want to rewind maybe about 20 minutes, something like that, you can catch your reading if you just will rewind, okay? And Tom, we got two more. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So Eve, are you still here? Two plus the one of your Instagram.
Yeah, I don't have any from Instagram, so these will be the
Oh, okay. Okay.
Unless somebody wants one. Anybody on Instagram that wants a question, the first one that types it in will get it.
I'm not sure Eve's even here anymore. Eve, are you here?
I saw she had made a comment about what order she was in earlier. So, whoops. My computer almost slipped off here.
Uh-oh. All right. We'll come back to Eve if she comes in or she answers. And how about Salam? Is Salam still here?
Salima,
Is
Salama.
Salam. She's one
Oh,
of my chatters, so that's
oh,
how I
okay,
know how to pronounce her name. I wouldn't have
okay,
known though. Yeah.
okay.
The A, I think, is her middle initial, and then Witna.
I
There she
got you.
is.
Okay.
She is here.
Hi, Salam.
I have a general reading. Okay. Okay. So the first card I got for you, Salam, is the Five of Coins or Five of Pentacles. This can mean feeling a little bit lonely or just, you know, down and out a little bit, feel like you're in the cold and you're not communicating with others the way that you want to. Just know that this is a very minor card and there's always light at the end of the tunnel in this card. So there's light up here and you can find, happiness and just by changing loneliness and whatever you're feeling into a positive spin. Then you got the Four of Cups, which is telling me you're not looking in the right direction, maybe for an opportunity. And so you've got all these cups here, but you're not seeing the main one that the dragon has up there, whatever it is. The fish, I'm not sure. But yeah, there's a look all around for opportunities. Don't just limit yourself to one specific place. I know you were looking for a job. I know you have a job, but you're looking for a new one. So that could be what this is, a new opportunity. So make sure you're looking for that. And then you got the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is there to help you with a new opportunity coming in. And also new passion and creativity. So got good things coming in there. Sorry, the card is a little blurry. Then you got the Hot Springs card. It says having clear choices, clarity, new realization, what's beneath, and cleansing. So I feel like you are going to see more clearly what your choices are and be able to pick the right one. And then you get the heartbeat drum as well. And it says have faith and don't stop. Yeah, just keep going, have resiliency, have perseverance. And if you have a special drum, that's awesome. If you don't, maybe you should get one. So that can make the energy a lot cleaner and just better, I think, for you. And my friend Curtis, who was in the chat, has a drum, and just listening to it makes me feel lighter, makes me feel better. So that's what I got for you. I hope that resonates.
Hi, Salam. So, interesting. This morning, I post video shorts on my YouTube channel for messages that I get, and I feel like the message I got today kind of resonates a little bit with you. I'll share that at the end here. But I get a real strong spiritual connection. I pulled the crown chakra card, which is your highest connection to source or to higher power. I feel that that's something that's around you. And I also pulled a solar plexus card, so a real strong, you got confidence, and you should lean into that. And I pulled the destiny card, which is the wheel of fortune. So I feel wheel of fortune spinning in your direction. And I feel a lot of creativity around you. I get the fertility card. And you have the universe. So you have the universe, it's a world card in tarot, but you have the universe around you. And you have a very strong sense of awareness around yourself. So keep using that. Things will happen when they need to and when they're supposed to, I guess. And I got recognition and reward and also fulfillment of wishes. So I feel like things in the last card I pulled was all I need flows to me with ease. And then the message that I posted today was, I'll put it up. Now let us read it. Sometimes the greatest wisdom is not forcing life to unfold before its time. Stay open, stay grounded, and trust that what is truly meant for your path will come when you are ready to receive it. Your journey is unique. Let it flow naturally. So just keep staying connected. I think that connection is really something that's helping you. And I think things are going to continue to flow to you in the way they need to. So I hope that resonates with you, and I appreciate that. Appreciate reading for you.
All right. Thank you, Salam. All right. So that is all the questions we have. Are you clear on Instagram there, Tom?
Let me just double check. Yep, I gave them chances. So, but thanks, Callie and Silent Inner Voice, Francis, Ruth, True Reiki, and Manny. Thanks for joining us on Instagram. So, and thanks, Scott, for having me on the show again. I enjoyed it as well. And we managed to get to the sunset, but it's a beautiful backdrop.
It is. That is awesome. Yes. Thank you, everybody in chat. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the moderators on both channels. So thank you so much. And Tom, thank you for being here. And we will see you guys later. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, everybody.